But this is the thing though, it's easier said than done.
Right.
On the other end of suffering is a life that many people don't know even exists. It's a beautiful world. We all live in this world where our brains are keeping us in this box. Outside that box, on the other edge of suffering, is a world that's endless of opportunity. But we are afraid to go outside that box because in that box it's comfortable. Outside that box, man, God gives you a shovel and says, man, start digging. That's not fun.
So I think part of the challenges in life is a lot of us are
News looks is that it can't be. The air crackles, the ground trembles. This ain't just a comeback. It's a hostile takeover. You don't need their permission. You don't need their approval. Their validation is worthless. The only sound that matters now is the roar of your own success. And it is deafening. Every move is precise. Every decision flawless. You are the embodiment of every hour of work they never saw. The manifestation of a will they could never comprehend. Watch their faces change. Doubt turns to shock. Shock turns to fear. Fear turns to respect. You ain't just winning. You're changing the game. You're rewriting the rules they forced you to play by. This moment, this is what you bled for. This is the victory that tastes sweeter because of the bitter taste of defeat. You look.
we do get out of line even though we knew better. I wish we were more full of ourselves that way.
But understand this, life is hard. No matter who you are, there are bumps and hits and bruises along the way. And my advice is to prepare yourself. Success and achievement come from overcoming adversity.
Life is hard. See, it's hard when you're
in the eye, the ones who laughed, the ones who left. There's no anger, no I told you so, just a quiet, unbreakable calm. You didn't do it for them. You did it for you. The scoreboard doesn't lie. Checkmate. They cheer your name now. They pat you on the back. They want to know your secret. They'll say you got lucky. They'll say you were destined for it. They will never understand the journey. They only see the destination. But you remember. You remember the taste of dirt. You remember the cold floor and the empty promises. The crown is heavy, not because of the gold, but because of the cost. It was paid in solitude, in sacrifice, in pain. True victory isn't the applause. It's the quiet moment of reflection when it's all over. Looking at the person in the mirror and finally seeing a warrior staring back. Knowing you faced the abyss and didn't blink. Knowing you walked through hell and brought back the fire. Your destiny was never a path you found.
and it doesn't work, you lose your money and other people's money. It's hard. You will go through things, and while you're going through them, you can't understand why it's happening to you. But after you go through it, you get back and you look at it and you say, oh, now I understand why I needed that lesson.
At some juncture, you will encounter pain. And
His mentality. That's the only difference of a lion and an elephant. When a lion walks up and sees an elephant, he thinks lunch. An elephant thinks run. And it's all mentality. Because when a male lion walks up, he may be outnumbered by a pack of hyenas, but I'm king of my jungle because of my mentality.
What happens when you're a gazelle and you're not being pushed, you're not being prodded, you're not given a reward, nobody's encouraging you? What happens when you're a gazelle and the lion's not chasing you anymore? You stop running. But what happens when you're a lion? When you're a lion, it does not make a difference. You realize that if your family is going to eat, that if that pack of lions is to survive, then you gotta go hunt. A part of being a beast just ain't eating a gazelle. A part of being a beast is the hunt. It's the hunt that they're excited about. They like to see the gazelles run. Then boom, they take off. Because real lions like to hunt. They love the process just as much as they love the prize. And some of y'all just want to...
49 years old, been working on a job for 17 years, and they come in and tell you you're finished and give you 1 week severance pay. and you got to start all over again. It's hard when you're married and raising children and your children are crawling and your husband dies.
It was a path you carved with your own two hands. The scars they gave you have become your trophies. The silence they left you in has become your anthem. So let this be your story. The story of the one who was buried but refused to die. The one who took their doubt and built an empire from it. They were a chapter in your book. But you were the whole damn author. And the story is far from over. Mind Vin. Victory starts within. Did this story fire you up? If you've ever felt like this, drop a comment below and tell me what you're fighting for. Subscribe to Mind Vin for more cinematic motivation to fuel your victory.
If the lion is the king of the jungle, how can he be the king of the jungle? If he's not the biggest, the elephant is probably one of the biggest. He can't be the fastest because that's a cheetah. He can't be the smartest. So he's not the biggest, the fastest, or the smartest. So how does a lion become the king of the jungle?
The moment that you get acquainted with pain, you get acquainted with hardship, you realize that no matter what you do, no matter how much you study, no matter how much you plan, you will not be able to avoid a measure of pain. If you want this thing, I don't care what it is, then you're going to have to get acquainted with pain. The pain of discipline, the pain of growth, the pain of learning, the pain of giving, the pain of forgiving. It all hurts. So pick your pain, choose your heart.
But getting knocked down or getting knocked back doesn't mean you stop living. It doesn't mean you stop growing. It doesn't mean you don't carry on. But I dare you to go the hard way. I dare you to go down that path that many refuse to go. I dare you to show up and show the world that you have something that is special. And
failures, to face our fears, to face our insecurities, to face what we don't like about ourselves and come out on top.
when you're down, find a way to get up. I've been there. I go through it like anybody else. But I have a job to do in this world, and so do you.
The real challenge of growth, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, comes when you get knocked down. How you handle it, that's where the growth takes place. Evaluate where you are. Look at it, assess yourself. Assess yourself and assess the situation. What brought you there? What role did you have? I'm not going to let this get me down. I'm not going to let this destroy me.
When you get knocked down, how long are you going to stay down? When you lose your job, when you lose that loved one, regardless if it's your husband, your wife, your child, whatever it is, do you have the ability to go through the hurt and the pain of that loss? Regardless of what you're going through.
You have to back up and go within and pray and meditate and recharge your batteries. Go away, clear your head, and then come back and look at it from a different vantage point. Don't operate while you're under the spell or the effect of what's going on.
Stop half doing stuff. Stop putting forth 50% effort, 60%. Look, stop. Do it right or just don't do it at all. Are you hearing me? Do it right.
Got to put aside the excuses, because excuses won't lift you up. Excuses won't give you the power that you truly need.
You've got to be willing to go against the tide. You've got to be willing to harness your will and say, in spite of this, I'm in control here.
There's a lot of people walking around today. They have unchecked rage, unchecked aggression, unchecked anxiety, fear, insecurity. You're going to have to care enough about yourself to face it and find a resolve.
You got to find out what's the next things you need to be doing. How are you going to push it to that level and go beyond that with certain individuals? And ask yourself, are they going through a lot more than what I'm going through? Because honestly, there are always going to be people that are going through a lot more than you're going through right now.
Remember the past, but do not live in the past. Every mistake you have made up until this very moment, forgive yourself. With forgiveness comes freedom.
You're going to have people to do things to you. Things are going to happen to you. And the most important thing to do is to harness your will and let it go.
How are you going to maximize your time? How much energy are you going to put into this craft?
Everything you have, everything you are, everything you're doing, like it's 78. And what I need you to do is I need you to look at yourself in the mirror and say, come on, quit, stop playing. I deserve to see what my life would look like if I gave 120%.
Stay dedicated. You got to keep on pushing forward. You got to keep on fighting the good fight.